So I'm in Las Vegas, and last night I was walking around and I had some observations. There are a lot of douchebags in Las Vegas. A shirt with flames on it, or a really tight shirt, popped collars on top of shirts with popped collars. And then I realized that 90% of the people there were douchebags. There are a couple different types of douchebags. All right, you've got the spiky haired douchebags. You've also got the dips, I guess that would be the D-bips, douchebag in training, D-bits. That's what you have, D-bits, douchebags in training. Younger douchebags, their hair is not quite as big. It's probably puffed out as much as they can get it around here. Also, there's the bald douchebags, and I think those are the leader of the pack. And you can tell them because they are completely shaved bald. They're usually thicker. They're also sunburned all the time, and they're usually wearing one of two shirts. They're always buttoned-up shirts with the sleeves folded up high, but they're either pink or they're blue, and they are pulled tighter than the douchebag's skin, which is an amazing feat. And another thing I noticed is the women walking around Vegas. Now, when I first started coming to Vegas a few years ago, it was real easy to tell who the prostitutes were. Now, not so much. So I don't know what goes through a woman's head when she decides, hey, I'm going to Vegas, I'm going to dress like a slut. And I want to tell them, I want to say, hey, you're better than this. You don't have to dress like a slut to impress me. And then another part of me says, wow, those are real big titties. I wonder what you look like struggling. Okay, that was a rape joke, and that's not funny. Not cool. Last night, as I was walking up the escalator, I was distracted because there was a girl in a very short leopard print, short mini skirt. I was walking, and she stopped, and for one brief moment, I was inside her. And it's not my fault because her dress was so short, and my pants were all the way down. That was another rape joke, and that's really not cool. Not cool. All of the women in Vegas dress like whores, including the fat ones that shouldn't be dressed like whores and shouldn't be dressed like strippers because it's not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to them. It's not fair to the fabric. It's not fair to the seams on her fabric, which are screaming, and it's pretty nasty. I know some guys, probably a very small number, actually enjoy the fupa, and I'm seeing a lot of goopas or supas. Yeah, supas. Also, there's a lot of Asians. They're all really small. Here's the thing about douchebags. Certain races actually make better douchebags. There are a lot of Hispanic douchebags. I don't know why. Maybe their hair works better with the gel. Also, Asians, a lot of Asian douchebags. Oddly enough, there are no white douchebags. Now, you may think that you've seen a white douchebag, but when you do, check again. It's probably an asshole. Also, there are no black douchebags. Most people say he's acting white. There's so many Asians here. Really tiny, really short Asian women. I was in this one store, and seriously, like, I kept bumping into them with my cock. And I was like, what are all of these Asian people this tall doing inside of a Toys R Us at 10 p.m.? That wasn't really a rape joke, but it was about kids, and it was pretty inappropriate. I should probably go. So those are some observations from my first night. Who knows what this trip will bring?